Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video I can finally present to you the 6th version of my Minecraft speedrunning practice map. Now I know that it took quite a while for me to finish this map, but I had a lot of stuff to do in real life, and in the end I spent a lot of time actually making this map, so in this video I'm going to show you everything that you need to know about this map. Before I continue the video, it would mean the world to me if you like and subscribe if you haven't already, because once again this took me quite a lot of time. And maybe we can even get as many views on this video as I got in the last ones. Thank you. Alright, so for all the people who don't know how to download these maps, I'm quickly going to explain how to do that. So there should be a link in the description of this video, and if you put that link into your browser, then you will be sent to this page, and all you have to do is press download, and sometimes there's this window that pops up, but then you have to press download again. And as you can see, the zip file with the map is being downloaded. Now this takes a while, and I'll be back when the download is finished. Alright, so the download has finished now, and you should end up with this zip file that usually ends up in your downloads folder. Now what you have to do next is put this into your Minecraft folder. To be exact, you have to put it into the saves file. And to get there, you have to press Windows and R, then type %appdata%, press enter. And this right here is your Minecraft folder, and this right here is your saves file. So let's open this and drag the map into the saves file. And next up we have to unzip it. And in my case, I just have to right click this and use 7-zip to unzip the thing. And if that's finished, you should end up with a regular folder that has the same name. And if you double click it and it looks like this, then you should be good to go. Now if you use multi-MC, all you have to do is open multi-MC, right click your instance, press Minecraft folder, and this right here is your saves file for multi-MC. And you just have to do the same thing all over again. Alright, if everything has been done correctly, then the map should pop up among your other single player worlds. And yeah, let's take a look at it. So this right here is the spawn area, and I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. So let's get started with this side, and the first thing that we're going to take a look at is the Hotkey Practice. Now this might look rather familiar to you because this map has already been featured in another video of mine, but I heavily upgraded it and now it's part of the Allround Speedrunning Practice Map. So let's get started with the MLG Hotkey Practice, and there are 4 different difficulties. I'm going to choose medium for now, and all you have to do is press start. And then you will get a water bucket into a random inventory slot, and yeah, then you have to do an MLG. That was embarrassing. That is how it's supposed to go. Alright, the next thing should be very self-explaining as well. All you have to do is put the right blocks on the right color. So if this block is blue, you have to select the 7th slot and place a blue block right in front of it. Now it's lime green, now it's purple, now it's light blue, and so on. And you have 4 different spots where you can put blocks. Yeah, this is pretty easy to understand. So let's take a look at the last thing, which is called quick switching. And what you have to do here is get rid of all the snowballs that will be sent into your inventory. Now let's choose medium for now. As you can see, there will be a bunch of snowballs placed in your inventory into random slots, and you basically have to get rid of them and try to hotkey as precise as possible. And I suck at hotkeying, so I'm going to stop this. I should really practice this more. Anyway, now let's take a look at the next practice area, which is the crafting practice. And there haven't been any major changes to this. Now you can select the things that you want to craft, and if you're ready you can press this button, and then you can just do some crafting. Now if you're done, you can press this button again and start all over, or you can go to the spawn. And optionally, you can mute the sound of the crafting practice with this lever right here. The next thing on our list is the structure looting practice area. Now once again, this part of the map should look familiar to some of you since it has been featured in the same video as the Hotkey Practice map. And once again, I did some major upgrades and it's a lot better now. So first of all, we can practice desert and jungle temples. And right here you can edit your loadout. So first of all, you have to flick the lever once. Then you can put random stuff into your inventory. So let's put an apple in the first slot, for example. And then you have to flick the lever again. And if you start the practice, there will be an apple in the first slot of your inventory, or whatever you put there. Now let's get rid of this and do an attempt at the jungle temple. And if you're finished, you can just use these torches to reset everything. And what you have to do is place them right below you. And then you will be teleported back. So the next part we are going to take a look at are the shipwrecks. And yeah, look, there's even some parrots. Anyway, once again, you can edit your loadout right here, but for now I'm not choosing to go with the loadout. And then you can choose the kind of shipwreck that you want to practice. Let's say you want to do with mast upside down. Then you press this button and you can just loot the shipwreck. And yeah, if you want to come back, then just place the redstone torch below you. Or optionally, if you have a boat and place it, you will be teleported back as well. Now the last part of the structure looting area focuses on ocean monuments. And once again, you can edit your loadout. For now it looks like this, and I think that is fine. So let's save this again. Oh, and I should mention that you can't put anything into the third row of your inventory. Also, you can't put anything into your armor slot or your offhand. Anyway, let's start the practice. And yeah, the position of the gold blocks is totally random. So let's try out this spot. Oh, and guess what? We found it first try. As soon as you're done, you can place your oak boat, or any boat for that matter, and you will be teleported back. And of course you have these reset torches, and if you place them below you, you will be teleported back as well. And that's already it for this part of the map. Right here we have the MLG Practice, and once again you can edit your loadout. So I just put some random things into your inventory that you can use to MLG. Now let's save that. You can toggle the ground from normal to checkered. And personally, I have to say that I really enjoy the checkered ground. So let's use that for now. And right here you can choose a height. Alright, so if you're successful, you can just press this button to get teleported back. And by the way, the normal ground looks like this. Okay, and that's basically it for the MLG practice area. Next up we have the bridging practice, and first of all you have to select a pitch, and yeah, why not, let's take 25 degrees for now and start. And your goal is to reach the other island, and yeah, please don't attempt to bridge to any of the other islands here because you won't be successful. Anyway, let's do this, and as you can see, there is a timer on the screen right here. Now the timer counts how long it takes you to reach the other island right here. So let's attempt to do it as fast as possible. So as you could see, it took me 26 seconds and 95 milliseconds in order to reach the other island. And well, the only difference between these options is the pitch, as I just said. Now when I select 100%, you need to bridge up like this, and so on. And without a pitch, you just have to reach one of these three platforms. Over on this side we have the portal making practice, and once again there were some major changes. So let's start with the regular portals. Right here you can edit your loadout. For me this is fine. And now you can just select a certain location to make your portal. So I'm choosing a regular lava pool for now. And once again there's a timer that counts how long it takes you to make the portal. In this case 14 seconds and 20 milliseconds. And of course we have a bunch of ruined portals as well. For example this one. And yeah, you can just mess around with this and try everything. For the ocean ravine portals you have to decide if you want shallow lava or deep lava. Now of course for portal making deep lava is much better. And yeah, let's just give it a try. That wasn't very pretty, but 17 seconds is still fine, I think. And that's already it for the portal making practice. Over here we have the Nether practice, and there's a bunch of things that you can do here. So there's additional practice, Bastions and Blazefights. And let's start with the Blazefights for now. As you can see, this area got a lot simpler compared to last time. And again, you can edit your loadout right here. And then you have to decide if you want a closed spawner or an open spawner. Right here you can practice blaze bedding and whatever you want. And to get back you just have to press this button. And up here we have the Crazy Blaze challenge, which now has a kill counter as well. Now your goal is to kill as many blazes as possible before they eventually become too many, and yeah, there will be a point where it's almost impossible to survive this. Now let's take a look at the Bastion practice, which is right over here. And first of all you have to decide which Bastion you want to practice. And as you can see, right here you have the option to choose if you want a gold helmet or not. And right here you can choose if you want food in your offhand. And right here you have the option to enable or disable random gold blocks. And of course you can edit your loadout right here. And then you just have to decide which kind of spawn you want. And then you're good to go. And finally we have additional practice in the Nether, which consists of divine travel practice and movement practice, especially for basalt deltas. So let's start with this one. And as you can see, there's a parkour and you have one stack of blocks in order to reach the other side. And there's a time on your screen again. And if I reset this parkour, I'm just gonna try to complete it as fast as possible. Yeah, let's go back to the selection area and take a look at the divine travel practice. And as an addition we have the fossil guide right here, which just shows you the origin of every fossil. And there are a bunch of them, as you can see. And to practice the fossil identification you get this pickaxe, and then you just have to look at the block where the origin is and mine it. Now the final part of this map is the end practice, which is right here. And to your right you have the purge practice, to your left there's the Onecycle practice, and of course you have the option to do individual loadouts. The Onecycle practice is pretty simple. Wait, I should activate hitboxes. Your task is to just Onecycle the dragon. Just like that. And again you have the torches to get teleported back. And what you can do now is edit the fountain setup in the advanced options. And right here, for example, you can add respawn anchors. Now let's press save and do it again, and as you can see, there are some respawn anchors now. Now let's take a look at the advanced options. First of all, you can select the boss bar style. And here you can select if you want 0, 6, 10, 12 or 20 notches. And if you look closely at the boss bar, you can see how it changes. I personally like to go with 6 notches. Right here you can toggle the mob spawning, and you can also select a color for your boss bar. And I like to go with red since it's my favorite color, as you can see. And right here we have the purge practice. So let's start this. But before we start, I want to point out that the only blocks that get removed are crafting tables, water, cobblestone and crying obsidian. So don't use any other blocks. Now if the dragon takes too long to perch and you start to get bored, you can just use these force perch torches, and if you place them right below you, the dragon will start to perch. Just like that. Awesome. And if you wait long enough, the final time will be displayed on your screen. The last thing I'm going to take a look at is the zero cycle setup practice. Now unfortunately you cannot practice zero cycles on this map, however you can practice the setup. So let's go here, and as you can see, you can select which tower you want to practice. So let's go with the tall cage for now. And again, you can edit your loadout. And yeah, let's give it a shot. And if you place a bet, you will be teleported back. And that's basically it. Now thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope that this map will help you in your future speedruns. Now there's one more thing that I wanted to show you, and if you have seen the video about the last version of this map, then you will know that, but for all the new viewers, if you open this trapdoor and close it again, then you will get stuck under this bridge. And if you turn around and press this button, you will be teleported into this secret room, and right here you can activate this lever, and from now on, every time you are in this lobby, you will have a golden helmet. I would like to thank a few people now. First of all, thanks to all the people who tested this map before I was able to release it. Also thank you to Cloudwolf and Neymar who supplied me with the data packs for this map. And also thank you to my brother for making this epic footage at the beginning of the video. Thank you for watching, have a great day, bye.